shots than any team in basketball, but they lead the league in three-point accuracy.
Yeah, no, just over about 38% as the Thunder continue gets it going. He's really fun to watch because not only that he can drive to the basket, also is that's how you talk about a guy.
Bulls have him inside 14-8. Shai gets a Williams pick and splits defenders. That works on the finger roll. Gilgeous Alexander.
To always be on your P's and Q's. But at the same time, you know what? This is not a walk in the park. You're going to attack him too.
Shai on the step back. That's a thing of beauty. Bulls defending tonight as Shai bursts free. And he evades Levine in midair.
Yeah, how about this? That's Shai's.
Nothing coming easily against his Bull defense. Shai lines up another three.
I'm liking the momentum now on the offensive end. It's Thunder haven't been able to stay in gear like this until this part of the third quarter.
Excellent setup by
third quarter. Just continually chipping away at that deficit.
Gilgeous Alexander put Hill in the spin cycle.
Part of the third quarter, he got a last chance here. Time under 5 seconds here to get a shot off.
Let's call it on. 5 guards, really. Gilgeous Alexander uses the spin to swoop and score. Still a 3-possession difference. White stripped. Shai in the open court. Look out below. 6-point game.
How about this? The poke away from behind. That's an old school move, but this is a new school slam.
For a moment, but now Brown recovers. Shai finds Giddey. 1-point game. LeVert in traffic coughs it up again. Giddey, the wraparound. Shai the dunk. The NBA trade deadline in February 10th. Shai explodes down the lane. Look out below. Under by a bucket. Shai is back. And Lugan's doorstep.
5 on the glass.
Shai off the swivel for 2 more.
There's Giddey. He will initiate with SGA standing on the 3-point line, and he drives right in a roll in that shot. Probably did. Shai, little drive and his hesitation. And you get a taste of the finals, Mike. You want to go back. Nice pass. And Shai from 3.
And those kind of shots will lead to fast break opportunities for the Thunder.
Oh, and the and one coming up for Shai. And no, but able to maintain possession. Steps behind the arc. Fires up the 3 and connects. SGA uses that quick step, got around Crowder and scores.
Yeah, to shave it down to just 3 points. Thunder did not let up with 31 points.
Wiggins, as Shai checks the timer, 7 to fire, making his move on Ayton. Still making his move. Oh, somehow flicked it up underhand.
Blake, the Suns, that's just 3 of 19. Only their third make. Offenses in the NBA. That's why this game is so closely contested.
Shai able to shake free from Crowder. Ouch. SGA stops, pivots, fades, shot, and the line drive goes in.
Clever move, you know, unless you get caught.
Oh, clever move. Speaking of, nice pass in.
He got 3 rebounds.
Just patting the stats, and SGA. It was a 5-point game with 5 to go. The Suns taking it up a notch. And from here, Wisconsin. As Shai on the step back, he puts in the 3.
Guarding up 8 points in that run by the Pacers.
Again, it's Shai going right into Jackson.
Good job by the Thunder just weathering the storm here.
And Shai puts his head down. 6'9", can defend, can dribble the ball up the floor, and a nice pass.
It seems like it is a committed effort by the Pacers to get in transition at every opportunity.
SGA attacks Batazian and will calmly wind down this clock. Gives it a look. Being hounded by Brogdon, a good defensive player. Now he spins into the shot, and he got the roll. SGA looking to make a move. Halliburton, good defender, not a problem. SGA once again, 9 points off the bench for Indiana.
I hurt my knee on that move, by the way.
Oh, and SGA. And good defense by the Thunder. And Shai once again slicing his way right to the cup. And a difficult drive and finish by Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
We talk about trying to find ways tonight to get into that painted area. I'll tell you, this guy right here, he is wearing the paint out right now. The Pacers have extended out to that physical man-to-man defense that come out of that matchup zone. No
Shai pulls up.
Using that mid-range game.
And the turnover, the pass goes through the hands of Brissett. Shai on the release will take it himself. And now Shai trying to dribble it well outside the three-point line. Two defenders, Shai toward him, and he still got to the, finally it's man ripping it away. Scoops into SGA, to the rim, counted and a foul!
Without a stoppage.
And Shai needs some. Shai looking for an opening. And he had the step and the score. He's seen it reflected in the assist numbers. As Roby, little ball fake and got it.
Basketball on that last possession for the Thunder.
Shai, step back three, nothing but. SGA takes a bump and slithers. Tap out for a recycled shot clock. Oh, slip pass, Pokashevsky.
Last year, very solid, signed to a big extension.
They hope to get Jamal Murray. Davion Mitchell, 2-point game. Shai's made a couple of threes. Make it 3 threes here in the first half. For the rookie, 18th overall pick in this past year's draft is Shai. Now his turn. Proud of identifying his talent and the skills that he's developed is Shai underneath. But has remained in the league. How about Shai once again? In what is a 3-point game. Shai cannot be stopped as he
Roby, and Roby rolls to the basket, takes the bonus with him, doesn't matter.
But you know what Sarr did there, Michael? That was good. Didn't make it easy. Shai bounces off. With Shai going to work on Mitchell. Little turnaround shot, nice move. And it's just been fun to watch the creation of Shai on the night plays like that.
Skill. He just waits for you to make a mistake.
As smart and crafty as it gets, Michael, and then he combines it with that.
For 48 minutes, they changed the rules of the game because of Will Chamberlain.
And Shai is going to get the post, turns it over. Maladone stampeding ahead, finds SGA. That's a catch fire three, and he knocks it.
That is a lot of practices and a lot of flights.
A nice move, Shai.
You know, especially the last game in Oklahoma City. The Thunder were able to have a big night against them.
Oh, Shai. He misfires. He's now 0 for 5 from 3. Shai putting his head down, going right to the rack with the left. And Roby, 4 threes, 22 points. The Thunder's leading scorer at this point. Gordon's still trying to harass SGA, but
they take the 3.
Shai will step into it and bury it straight away, right down the pipe. Starting 5 on the floor for Mark Daigneault. There's SGA trying to turn the corner. Got around and flicks it up and in. Takes the contact.
Balance. Watch him get low here, folks. Keeps his balance and then has the presence of mind.
Trey Mann did a good job of chasing him and recovering after that screen. 8-point lead with 1.5 minutes to go. As once again, Shai trying to go to work on the defense. Little step back 3. Count it.
Have basically put themselves solidly in that 6th spot. As Roby.
There's a turnover. Pokashevsky took it away. SGA looking for a teammate, and he set the tone defensively for the rest of the night on him. And Isaiah Roby in the postgame is Shai. A nice step right to the.
Not allowing the Timberwolves to set up their defense. Most NBA defenses are pretty good when they're able to set it up.
Little stop and pop action from in the air long enough. Never quite had an angle. Outlet pass got picked off. SGA cuts right to the rack.
Answered a lot of his critics. And I say critics with respect because a lot of times we're all just trying to figure out the game as Shai is not trying to.
That's his second, and he is the second Timberwolf into double digits. Shai once again going to work on McLaughlin on the step back, and he buries it. From the defense.
Well, the Timberwolves say, we're going to let you go one-on-one. Come on, man. That dude's got family.
So Shai is into double digits. Towns again looking for a teammate and a cutter. Shai maneuvering to the cup, kicks it out. Waters open corner 3, and he got it. And a lot of that is being able to make those adjustments against defenses that are trying to slow you down. And this is the biggest lead for Minnesota here at 14 as Shai trying to get a bucket. All of a sudden, the three starting to drop for Minnesota. SGA leads into the defense. Shai doing the work, but McDaniels going with him step for step, trying to stay attached. And so Shai steps back and missing their first two. Early third quarter action. Shai, nice sidestep right around.
Open up a little bit as well.
So much time left to go in this game. Shai dancing, leans, puts it up, took the bump, counted in a foul.
Not only to get the free throw, but to get the and one, as Russell could do nothing but raise up both. Chris Finch has done a terrific job. Why wouldn't he be in contention for Coach of the Year? My opinion, because of what he's done with the Timberwolves and the patience they've shown.
Tied up momentarily. 3 to fire for Shai. Drives, and what a move. Hung in the air long enough.
Him in that corner. And, you know, you got other shooters on the floor. Now, there's no Mike Conley.
It's been quite the display from the outside as Shai just continues to try to probe that defense.
Possession, probably about just under a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Shai stops mid-post and spot. He put on a show. Turn back the clock. Maybe he didn't even turn back the clock, but Shai. Oh, what a shot between his legs.
Despite not shooting the ball well from three-point range.
Shai had a great first half because of a lot.
Right on top of it.
Shai crosses up his cousin and then just dismisses Whiteside on the.
They stayed close on the glass, and how about this?
Oh, and he has really stepped in and kind of been an unsung hero. As Shai, a little bit of space, and that Michael, he's physical.
You know, he's like you talked about. He's that X factor for them out there on the floor. And he's at high 44 points against the Suns on Sunday. He's a terrific player, and Shai just makes it look easy. Short answer. Let me give you the short answer.
And Baisley returns. Shai checks the clock. Now he's got 4 to fire. Way behind the line. Lets it go and knocks it down. Now Portis. Shai goes left and got right by him. Boy, he went from third gear to fifth gear in a step. You don't know which way he's going, Mike.
Well, you're supposed to guard him right because that's his dominant hand. Pass, shot.
I think he was just trying to release it any way he could. That might be a little bit
for those coaches, Hall of Famers. I mean, certainly we're popular. That's a great play by Shai.
As SGA will run a little offense. Veers left, got inside, and that left hand, that patent left hand finish.
Giannis has just been consistently good, and Chris Middleton, you know, he can heat it up at any moment, so you have to really stay disciplined on him as well.
Shai had to fire with the shot clock
to score points.
Good experience tonight in this game is Shai. Shai goes to work. Kept that pivot foot down like he's able to do so. Boy, he is just so impactful as Shai on the left side. So what's the hardest part about learning how to be a good screener?
Patience. I'm telling you, I was one of those ones as well.
No good. And Shai with his head down, charges right up to the rim, bisecting the left.
And Tyus Jones, who can knock down a tough shot on a closeout.
Got to play 24 seconds of defense, in that case a little bit longer. Shai, nice shot.
And Shai's a screwdriver.
Oh, Shai. Oh, Desmond Bane just complete up this year. Was under 10 points. And Shai comes right back and rips the cord.
Thunder basketball.
2 and change remaining in the third. And Shai just lulls the defense. Brandon Clark, I don't know what he was doing for 3 threes to complement it. As Shai, hard drive and the scoop high off.
Both these players are so dynamic to their ball clubs.
Oh, nice dive. I do know that when Michael goes home, he goes on his couch and he watches NBA TV. Baisley taps it back to Shai, so no harm. And immediately Shai, head down, drives to the cup and scores with
41.5% free throw shooter.
And Shai somehow knifes his way right to the cup. And
shots right now.
Charlotte hasn't missed. As Gilgeous-Alexander, way too long by Washington. First miss of the night by the Hornets. Shai pulls up, why not?
You know, and I thought Paris brought up a great comment there toward the end about what's sustainable. What he's doing is very sustainable. I agree with him. In the modern day game.
Micro Shaq.
Thunder haven't given him anything. That's why the scoreboard is in favor of the Thunder right now, plus 10.
Boy, Shai just having his way. Thunder got a little quiet, having missed 6 in a row. Shai bounces off a Rozier, scoops it up. Charlotte just thrilled that he fell to the Hornets at number 3 in the draft as Shai splashes home with all that ball movement by Charlotte. Pokusevski serves it up right there to Shai as he knifes his way to the rim. Nice play. They nearly lost it instead. It's Pokusevski back outside, wide open, and that naked 3 drop.
Basketball went on 28% of his drives to the basket. How about this? As we're talking,
it's been on a real tear.
He said the 1920 squad.
Yeah, 2000. 14th 20-point game of the season. Underneath counting here in the first quarter. Spurs 21, OKC 16. Inside, Paisley right over. SGA pulls up in the paint. Gilgeous Alexander finds Krejci.
Got to remain aggressive.
Gilgeous. SGA a stop and pop for 2.
Season 191 back in 2014-2015.
How many was my number again, Dan? Can you repeat it, please?
161. You are tied for.
Get a body there on Pirtle. Grab that rebound. Now Shai veers to his left, then cuts back in. What a move.
He uses that Yaka Pirtle screen so well. Just gotten better and better at the angle that he uses to come off that high screen. And he might dunk that next time. Over that pass, couldn't quite see him there, but makes the right decision there, dropping it off to Josh Richardson.
SGA drops off the Spurs defense. Thunder's trying to cut it again, and Gilgeous Alexander, the guy that can do it, as he knocks down.
Turnover. As Shai once again glides his way right to the rim.
Gilgeous Alexander.
He's out there like he's at the playground. That's a beautiful step.
Came up short.
The play was for DeJounte to get a layup. The pass was just a little too far. It was the old Tony Parker play.
Yeah.
Shot clock at 3 for Gilgeous Alexander. And he nailed it. Vincent on Gilgeous Alexander with a shot clock at 4. He slips in, draws the foul, and scores. Tyler Hero, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Oh, that's good. And a foul. Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Playing well.
Tyler Hero back in the game after twisting his ankle. Let's at least point that out.
Thank goodness.
Found Ray Allen in the corner. For me, my favorite play, the instincts of a champion when you chase down Danny Green. You know, folks, 4 points. Oh, Gilgeous Alexander.
separating, and the best record since January 23rd of 20-4.
Plenty of time for Shai. Crosses the timeline. Stops on a dime. White slips, and Shai knocks it down. That is just
Peyton Pritchard was a benefactor of that in that first half for the Celtics when he came into the ball game, as Shai gets forcing Derek White to shoot mid-range shots. He's a three-point shooter. As Shai shows you
26 points in the first half. But here's Shai going right to the rim, and then he elevates for the two-handed stuff. In 2017, Shai, and he sized up Williams.
There's a couple of former teammates right there. And Shai gets the best of it. Says, look, man, how about Pokusevski with his season high of 19?
There's another 3 from the outside. Michael been really limited as Shai attacks. Got right. Shai behind his back, trying to go to work on Horford. Got mid-post. Boy, Shai now with 31.